Hi everyone, my name is Desiree and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be on affordable perfumes and fragrances for women. Now these fragrances are going to be below like $50 or so. Typically I think affordable fragrances are under $100, but I'm going to keep this one on the very affordable side. And these perfumes that I'm recommending are more for the young woman, the teen or early 20s woman. These perfumes also get tons of compliments and they are definitely head turners for men. All of these perfumes have gotten me and my friends, many compliments over the years from men, and they're just the typical type of scent that if you are single and you're dating, it's going to be something that most men will like. Now for the first perfume, it is Ari by Ariana Grande. This perfume came out in 2015 and the top notes of this are raspberry, grapefruit, pear. The middle notes are lily of the valley, rose, vanilla orchid, musk, and marshmallows. So this perfume is one that I actually got for my sister. She is turning 21, and the thing about this perfume is it has that fruity floral smell, but the marshmallows kind of warm this fragrance up. So it's actually gorgeous. When I received it in the mail before I sent it off to her, I smelled it and I was like, oh my gosh, this smells so good. I let my fiance smell it and he thought the same. He was like, oh my gosh, you should definitely get that. It's a perfect everyday scent, very pleasing, very sweet, but the grapefruit definitely kind of gives it that spicy summer scent, while the rose, marshmallow, and those woodsy scents kind of bring it down to earth. I would say it kind of has a soft ciliage. It's not something that's going to project very far, but it's definitely a beautiful perfume. If you're someone who doesn't like sickly sweet perfumes like caramels and sugars and stuff, I think you still will like this because it has that fruity floral kind of aspect to it that kind of dries down to that warm woodsy scent. Now, number 2 is Jessica Simpson Fancy, and all of the perfumes are not celebrity perfumes. There are quite a few that are, just because those are, tend to be the more affordable ones, but Fancy by Jessica Simpson is a sweet, fruity vanilla scent. This scent is actually known pretty well in the fragrance industry. People really do like this and think that it does have a high quality. The top notes are red berry, apricot, pear, and gardenia, and the middle notes are caramel, almond, jasmine, base notes, amber, vanilla, and woods. So this scent is very delicious. It smells super juicy, but also has that warm vanilla amber in the base. Super popular. At least it used to be. I don't really smell people wearing this anymore, but it's very delicious and very unique, I would say, at the same time. For a celebrity fragrance, you can definitely tell that the quality is there with this perfume. I could see definitely a 20-year-old woman, someone who's kind of just getting into the workforce, wearing this scent as an everyday perfume, and definitely getting a lot of compliments for it. Now number 3 is Bombshell Summer by Victoria's Secret. Now I had to include this one just because this was, my signature 17-18-year-old scent, and they had one from 2011 and then another one that was released in 2017. I have the 2017 and the 2011 version, but I don't really find that they smell very different. There's only 3 notes in these perfumes, which are lily of the valley, black currant, and grapefruit. But it has just such a fresh and sexy smell to it. It's just perfect for summer when you have a nice tan or when you're going to the beach. It's just such an easy scent to wear, and I have gotten so many compliments on this that I think men really love this fragrance. The grapefruit really brings kind of a juicy scent to it for summer, so I know that you'll definitely get a lot of compliments. I don't think it has the depth as the original 2011 version, so if you can get your hands on that one, definitely try to. I'll try and put both links in the description box. But I think it's just so perfect for a youthful woman, something easy to wear in the summer if it's going to be, if you're going to be at the beach or on vacation, where you can just throw it in your purse. You don't have to worry about bringing an expensive perfume, that might spill in your beach bag or, in your travel bag. And it's just super delicious, and men absolutely go crazy for this. Now number 4, this is one of my all-time favorite perfumes. I had this when I was a teenager, but I think it still can translate well into your 20s and even late 20s. It is Gucci Envy Me, and this perfume came out in 2004, so it is rather older. Kind of have to dig for it, so I'll put the link in the description box, but this is a beautiful scent. It has peach, pink pepper, and peony, pineapple, jasmine, mango, tobacco, musk, tonka bean, and woods. There's so much, the peony, all of that juicy fruits that are in it that really still makes it youthful, but the tonka bean and the musk just draw it down and kind of make it into a more mature fragrance and give it that really uniqueness that it has. The lychee is also beautiful in this fragrance, and I think this is a perfect fragrance for fall, winter. I mean, you can really get away with it all year round, I think, but tobacco note really makes it more, you know, for an evening or like a nighttime when you're going to be closer to someone. The fragrance is very, very long lasting and it has great quality. I would say the ciliage is moderate as well, so this does kind of project, you know, around you. People that are close to you will be able to smell you. And this perfume definitely gets a lot of compliments. I think men really love the rose and the peony and the lychee. Those are really popular scents that men typically like, along with the juicy fruit. But then I think that tobacco and, you know, the tonka bean bring it down and give it some mystery as well. So this is like a scent that you would wear on maybe your second, third date where you're kind of getting to know someone a little more, but, you know, not giving away all of the secrets yet. Now, number 5 is a very popular fragrance and it's rather new. It was released in 2018. It's Ariana Grande Cloud. Now, this is known to be a dupe for Baccarat Rouge 540, which is an extremely expensive perfume. And this perfume is super delicious. I think that it definitely does smell like the Baccarat Rouge, and I don't personally think that that fragrance is really like, you know, it's expensive, but I don't really, you know, get the hype with it personally. It is a really good fragrance, but I think this Ariana Grande Cloud is also very good and smells similar. So the top notes for this are lavender, pear, bergamot. We have vanilla, praline, whipped cream, coconut, musk, and woodsy scents. So this is a perfume that lasts not too long. I think it's something that you do have to kind of reapply, have it with you in your purse, and the ciliage is quite moderate, but there people close to you will definitely be able to smell it. And I have gotten compliments wearing this out, you know, and people ask, oh my gosh, what are you wearing? What is that? Because it definitely does smell more expensive than it is, and definitely very unique. I know that men absolutely love this perfume as well. So definitely go try a sample of it or go test it out on your skin and see how you like it. But I would 100% recommend this for a affordable fragrance. Now, number 6, we have Pink Friday by Nicki Minaj. This perfume is a fruity, sweet perfume. It's one of her originals, and I think that it is a pretty good smelling fragrance. It doesn't last extremely long, so again, it's something you have to keep with you in your purse, you know, if you're going out. But the notes are blackberry, Italian mandarin, Carmbolia, which is a star fruit, and that is definitely a unique note that you don't see in a lot of perfumes. Jasmine, lotus, musk, vanilla, caramel, pear, and wood. So it has that nice fresh mandarin, you know, vanilla scent, but I think the caramel and that star fruit really give it a unique smell at the same time. It's nothing groundbreaking, like, don't get me wrong, but for an affordable scent that men love, it's fresh. You can put this on straight out of the shower. In the summertime, it's perfect. And I just really love how the pear and the blackberry just blend so well with this perfume. I definitely love to wear it in the summertime when I'm just like running errands or going on like a lunch date with someone. It's perfect for that, and it 100% gets you lots of compliments, especially from men. Now, number 7 is Ed Hardy, the EDT perfume. Now, this perfume is, you know, super popular. It was super popular in like 2009, 2010. It came out actually in 2008. And I think this fragrance really took off around that time, but I don't really see it or smell it on too many people anymore. The top notes are mango, strawberry, apple, grapefruit, lime, freesia, lily of the valley, amber, musk, tonka bean, and vanilla. So this scent is one of the perfumes that men go insane for. Every time that I've worn this, or my friends have worn this around guys at parties or on dates, things like that, the men just go crazy for this smell. And I think it's one of those that is very, very long lasting. And I think that people, you know, when you walk by them, they really can pick it up because it definitely has a uniqueness to it. And I certainly wouldn't wear this anymore. I think this is definitely more for like your teen to really early 20s that you can get away with this. But for an affordable perfume, if you want something that's quick and easy and that men absolutely go crazy for, you should definitely not pass this up, and, you know, grab yourself like a small bottle of it and see how, you know, you like it, how your boyfriend or the men you're dating like it, because it's definitely one of those memorable and I would say a little more unique fragrances than your typical fruity blend, because it has that more tropical vibe to it, and again, the longevity. Now, one of my absolute favorite perfumes that I do still wear is Amore by Catrell. This perfume is so beautiful. It's citrus, fruity, vanilla, it has an aromatic way about it. I actually bought this when I was on my way to Paris because I had always eyed it and I had seen it since I was a teenager, but for some reason I never picked it up. But this has many different citruses: blackcurrant, rose, lily of the valley, apricot, amber, tonka bean, musk, and vanilla. So it is a complex fragrance, and whenever I've shown it to anyone who is a fragrance lover, they do really think that it's more expensive than it is. I think you can get it for between like $20 and $40 now, and it is absolutely gorgeous. My fiance loves this perfume. I wear this when we go on dates. I wear this to bed. I wear this, you know, around him as much as I can because it is so delicious. And I don't really pick up much of the citrus that are kind of in the top notes. I think you really get the blackcurrant, the rose, the apricot, and kind of that amber musk at the base. So this isn't your typical fruity, juicy perfume that, you know, men typically like, but I think that the depth that it has and the uniqueness is just so gorgeous in this scent that, you know, you really do get a lot of compliments when you wear it, and people ask and they want to know what it is because it smells so much more expensive than it is. Now, number 9, we have another Ed Hardy, and I just had to put this in because it is rather cheap to pick up right now, and it is a fruity tropical scent again, like their previous one. This is Ed Hardy Hearts and Daggers, and this was released in 2009. So again, kind of that 2008-2009 time frame. Now, I remember this one not being as popular as the previous one. I think maybe that was just because everyone, you know, loved the first one so much and didn't really want to, you know, venture off from that. This one was a little more deep. It has violet, apple, blood orange, apple blossom, jasmine, mango, amber wood, benzoin, and musk. So it is a juicy violet kind of grapefruit scent, but I think that apple blossom, the benzoin, and amber kind of made this a little bit more, you know, gave it more depth that I really preferred. I think I liked this one for myself more than the other one, but I do remember getting much more compliments on the previous scent, you know, the regular Ed Hardy, the first one, more than I got on this one. But this one is still a good affordable perfume that men definitely give you a lot of compliments on, and I think this is a good fragrance for the evening time, for fall, and it's kind of a surprising scent. I think it's just not your typical like tropical scent. There's something to it that just isn't as sickly or sweet as some of the other ones, but it somewhat kind of reminds me of like the Miami Glow by J.Lo, if you've ever smelled that. So I would definitely recommend this one as an affordable perfume. Now, number 10, we have the Fantasy perfume, the original, and I would like to mention the Midnight Fantasy because that one I really like to wear to bed. These perfumes, of course, are, I would say, for the younger teen. You know, this was popular in 2005 is when the original Fantasy came out, and I don't know anyone, you know, that hadn't tried the Britney Curious, Fantasy, like those types of perfumes, but they still have a really good timeless quality. Like any perfume person who loves perfume still really says, yeah, that was like a good one. You know, that was one that I still have really fond memories of that scent. And the top notes are quince, which is a sour fruit, red lychee, kiwi, cupcake, orchid, jasmine, white chocolate, musk, orris root, and wood. So this doesn't have your typical notes that a lot of other sweet fruity scents have. It does have the cupcake and that white chocolate, which really give it that like sweet creaminess, but I think the sour quince fruit, whatever, however you say it, does give it like that sharper edge. So a lot of people do still really love this perfume, and I find that men are absolutely go crazy over it. I would say this is one that you might want to be careful with because it could remind them of someone else. I see that a lot with these older perfumes, but you know, if they haven't smelt it before, then it's definitely a good choice. And then the Midnight Fantasy, this one is I prefer this one because it has that raspberry, the cherry, the plum, iris, freesia, orchard, and then that amber vanilla muskiness at the base. This one doesn't last as long as the other I found. I like to wear this before I go to bed or just kind of around the house when I'm wanting to be a little more calm and, you know, we're not really going to do anything. But I do love this scent, and I even spray it like on my bed or in my fan, and it just kind of lights up the room with that like mysterious, you know, dark fantasy kind of scent. And I do think this perfume is perfect for that description. It does have that dark kind of depth with the plum and the iris. It really just is more of like a juicy, unique scent. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Here are my top 10 affordable perfumes. And if you guys have any requests or feedback, please leave that in the description box. I think for my next video, I'll either do my top designer perfumes, sexiest woman perfumes, or else summer perfumes. So for women. So just let me know if you have a request based on that or a different request for me. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great day. Bye.